I'm Congressman James Lankford. It is the first day of oral arguments at the Supreme Court dealing with the President's health care law. 2 years after the law was passed, we're now standing here at the steps of the Supreme Court. There'll be 3 days of oral arguments, which began today, 6 hours of testimony total of oral arguments, to kind of walk through this process of, is this law constitutional? Now, in the House of Representatives, we've already voted more than 20 times to take away sections or repeal entirely the President's health care law. Senate to the Senate, obviously they've acted only on one part of that, and that's the 1099 requirement. Even as recently as last week, we dealt with the IPAT, the Independent Payment Advisory Board, a handpicked group of 15 people the President selects to be able to drive down costs based on denying coverage in certain areas, or controlling costs, or telling doctors how much they can charge, hospitals how much they can charge, or what medical devices will be available in America and what medical devices won't. This law is a critical conversation, not only for healthcare in America, but also the future of how we do laws and what really the power of the United States Congress has. My hope is in the days to come, when the rulings come out on this sometime in June or July, the Supreme Court will overthrow this law, or at least take out the major legs of it, and so we can come back and do it. There is a need for healthcare delivery reform in America, for dealing with the cost issues. There is a need to be able to take this on. This is just the wrong way to do it, and it's a fascinating time to be here in Washington, D.C. and to be able to track through this. As you have questions about the healthcare law, what's happening in the Supreme Court, or what we're doing to be able to replace this bad bill, call our office. Feel free to be able to touch base with us in our D.C. office, 202-225-2132. Touch base with us. We love to get to the details. You go to lankford.house.gov, and we'll get you the information about what's going on here at the Supreme Court and what we're doing in the House to be able to repeal this law and replace it with real health care reform.